An 8-piece garage band is playing it loud to remember the face seen on the wall in here, DeFord Bailey. Their frontman, that's Bailey's grandson, Carlos DeFord Bailey.
DeFord Bailey played his harp so sweet. He took your part and made you smile down deep. Oh, when DeFord Bailey died, a chorus of angels cried.
Shamika Wiley tells the story of Bailey too.
He is my great-grandfather.
I kind of like going to schools and talk about DeFord Bailey for Black History Month.
Her children, Mike and Monet, are already doing reports on their great-great-grandfather for school.
That's the bloodline.
So who was DeFord Bailey? Well, there's nobody better to tell you than his family. It's a story that starts in rural Smith County with a harmonica.
He was born in 1899. He was stricken with polio as a child and was bedridden.
Black hillbilly back then. His aunt, which is the one who raised him, gave him a harmonica. He could make the harmonica talk.
There was a train that ran outside his house. He could make a harmonica sound just like one.
That talent Bailey developed as a child would get him on 1920s radio and make him a hit with audiences.
They didn't know who was playing the harmonica, black, white.
The first star of the Grand Ole Opry was my great-great-grandfather.
Not just the first black star, but the first star.
He traveled throughout the South with Roy Cuff, Bill Monroe, and he was one of the superstars, known as the harmonica wizard.
He drew crowds. They still loved him. They knew he was black.
Bailey always faced barriers. Those nights touring the roads to shows were in the days of Jim Crow laws.
They used to have to hide him just riding through town. He couldn't really be seen riding in the car with white people.
He wasn't able to go into the hotels. He wasn't able to go into the restaurants.
They didn't care nothing about him being a star, He was black.
By the 40s, Bailey found himself in a deal that didn't allow him to perform his own songs. He shined shoes here on 12th Avenue and lived in this building.
He died penniless while all these other stars are rich and famous.
But that's not where the story ends.
This is major. Somebody finally heard us.
Recent years have seen biographies, articles, and accolades.
This one, he was inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame.
And now,
thank you. I'm glad you made it.
This DeFord Bailey Avenue now overlooks what was 14th Avenue South and Horton Avenue in South Nashville, near where Bailey lived and ran his shoe shining business.
We want everybody to know who DeFord Bailey is. His day was way overdue, but thank God it's here.
When DeFord Bailey died, a chorus of angels cried. Yeah. Thank you.
I'm Boris Sanders, News Channel 5.